You can create an employee by selecting the Employee tab in the menu bar. Click Add. On this screen, you have to select an employee category. Each category has its own explanation, which you can read in the blue area. In this example, we choose a standard employee. On the next screen, you have to fill out some employee data, personal info, and contact details. Here at the right side, you can create the employee account where the employee will receive their payslips. Just fill in their email address and select Enable to send out an invitation. On this screen, enter the employment details, position, date of entry, department, etc. Click Next. Fill in partner information and add children. Click Next. On this screen, we will set tax and premium settings. The default settings are the standard premiums as given by law. Under the AOV button, you can switch it off or deport it fully to the employer or a percentage of it. Also, on this screen, you have to decide to switch on or off the ZV premium. On the right side, you'll find the tax items: single earner allowance, basic discount, child allowance, elderly allowance. You will find an explanation for each tax item. Click Next. Now you can enter the salary data. You have to select a payment schedule and fill in the gross salary. You can fill in an amount per hour or per month. Select how many working days the employee works. This is important for the SVB wage per day. Fill in the hours and days. If you activate vacation allowance, you can make a reservation for the vacation allowance. Set the percentage and select the month it needs to be paid. For example, June. When you use this option, Celery will automatically calculate the correct vacation allowance and puts it on the payslip of June. Select how you'll pay the taxes and premiums, per month or at payout. If you select at payout, you get 2 more options to fill out. These same settings can also be done for the 13th month. With this button, we set the pension premium. Select whether it is a percentage or a fixed amount. Enter whether the vacation allowance has to be included in the pension basic salary. This can only be checked if holiday allowance is activated, and choose if you want to apply the AOV exemption. Here at the right, you can set up the vacation settings. Choose whether to keep the holiday in days or in hours. Enter the number of holidays and the possible opening balance, and indicate how you want to add up days, periodically or once a year. At the very bottom, you can add other fixed wage codes and taxed fringe benefits. By default, Celery contains more than 100 wage codes. You can select the ones you want to use and link them to an employee. The final part you need to fill out are the payment details. How does the salary need to be paid? Cash, by check, or via a certain bank? Enter the bank account number here and select what type of account it is. Indicate here whether the payment should be included in the payment file and whether the payment should be rounded to whole guilders. You can add another bank account. For example, a fixed amount should be paid to this bank account each month. For example, 100 guilders to a MCB account. Click on Save and the bank is added to the payment list. Click Save to finalize the employee setup. On the next screen, you'll see a notification that an account invitation is sent to the employee. At User Account Status, you can check if the employee already registered his or her account.
Celery, online payroll and HRM.